Yo guys, this is DJ for Electrical here. Can you guys hear me? I'm just checking. Hello? Hello? Can you guys hear me? Am I heard? Oh, okay, good. So everybody, today I'm doing a special live stream, and that is because today I will be showing off my very own ever-expanding DVD collection. Yes, this is a nice DVD collection. It's quite big, almost as big as my penis, but nothing's as big as that. Okay, maybe I'm lying. It's actually rather average sized, but oh well. Let me just see if the camera's all set, and I'll give you some eye candy to look at if the camera is right. Just give me a sec. Okay, it's set right, and there we go. There's Ready Eddie. Oh, he's a sexy boy, isn't he? Yes, I'm real sexy, aren't I? Yeah, anyway. See ya, Eddie. Anyway, it's time to look at the DVDs. Let me just read some of your comments so far. Hello. Right, whatever that means. Making up words now or something. Oh, thanks. Yo, review Meta B. Yee. Alright, yeah, and that's just a South Park DVD. Oh, you want to see South Park DVDs? Well, you're going to be in for a treat, because first we shall be looking at my collection of DVDs of television shows. Yes, give you a nice overview first. And I think first we'll look at the ones that do not have covers and are just individual discs. So first we have The Simpsons Season 8. Now, growing up, this was one of my favourite box sets that I owned. Well, technically I didn't own it. It was from my grand's house, and we used to have the box for it, but it was all tattered, so I presume she just threw it out. But yeah, Season 8 is probably my favourite season of The Simpsons, actually. So many great episodes like Hurricane Neddy, Homer's Enemy, Treehouse of Horror episode where, Lisa has all them little people, the Springfield Files, and it's just so many great episodes, So yeah, and on that other point from beforehand, yeah, a lot of these DVDs are from my grand's house since a while ago. She let me take home all the DVDs that she didn't need anymore since they belonged to my cousin, and he no longer needed them. So pretty good, expanded my collection by quite a lot actually. So here we got Breaking Bad, the complete first series, and this is only one disc. I actually hadn't realised there were supposed to be multiple discs to this one. So this is disc 3. I almost did a face reveal there. But yeah, I actually have never seen Breaking Bad, but I've heard really good things about it. So I'll definitely be checking it out soon. Where did the other DVDs go? Just give me a sec. Oh, I think that's actually all of them that are individual discs, actually. Oh well. So now it's time to move on to our normal DVDs, and then we get to look at these nice big box sets later on. So let's start at the top with this DVD, which I got at a charity shop not a long time ago, a few months ago. It's Volume 5 of South Park. It's got 4 episodes from Season 2. Yeah, Season 2. Now, this is a kind of... I've done a walkthrough of this DVD before, and it's quite underwhelming, if I'll be honest. So we've got some good episodes though. Mexican staring frog of southern Sri Lanka, flashbacks, summer sucks, one of my personal favourites, and chef's chocolate salty balls. Stick them in your mouth and suck them. Speaking of, it would have been good if this DVD had just, included the music video to that. I mean, the VHS had it, so why can't the DVD? And the DVD can hold more than the VHS, so I don't really see the reason why it isn't on there. Anyway. Oh, and I may as well show you the disc as well. It's got a nice cover inside. You see, you got... I think this is from the Sri Lanka episode. I'm not sure. I don't remember. But here we go. Nice view of the disc there. There's a nice design. And that is from before Butters was, a main character. He was just another face in the crowd. And next we've got a DVD of Modern Toss, the Series 2. Yeah, I did a walkthrough of this as well, and I got this on the Shade Charity Shoppers, the South Park Volume 5 DVD. And it's a really good menus to this. You could go check it out on my channel. And this is a really underrated show from Channel 4. It's a mix between animation and live action. And I first heard of it from Blue Artisan's video on adult animated cartoons. And this is some really funny stuff. Like, you should check the show out, man. You should check the show out. I've got quite a... Oh, I'm going to show you the disc. Keep forgetting to do that. There we go. Modern Toss. Series 2. Delicious. See, look, it even says there. Actually, I thought it said like something like more all the yummy episodes or something like that, but I don't think it does actually. Anyway, I've got quite a few Channel 4 DVDs, so let's look at Skins, the complete series 2 next. Now, can't really say much about this since I got this from my grand's, from her house, and I've never actually seen Skins. Is it good? I've heard good things about it. I'll show you the disc. Yeah, all 3 of them are intact, fortunately. Oh yeah. British telly's finest hour in ages. I'll bet I have to check it out then. Just give me a second. Right, a bit of on-the-fly editing there. Now I've got In-Betweeners Series 2. In-Betweeners is a really funny show. If you've not seen it, you should check it out. It's sort of like South Park in a way, but live action with a secondary school and sixth form rather than, primary school. So, yeah, a pretty decent cover. And we got a advert for the soundtrack in here. You see Series 2. So, yeah. You see, I'm doing this with one hand here, so it's going to be haphazard. And the last Channel 4 show we have is Phoenix Night, which is a really funny comedy by Peter Kay. And if you're a fan of Callum's Corner, you'll know they keep playing this one scene from it in his streams, and it goes, "Send the boogers back! Oh, send the boogers back! Oh, send the boogers back!" Yeah, it's a really good show. And Peter Kay's a great comedian. So we got the disc here, a nice little wallpaper sort of design to it. Let's look at this. It's got a guide to the episodes in them. It's pretty cool. It's good, isn't it? I ought to binge at the show sometime soon. I haven't seen it for a while. See, that's what happens when you do it with one hand. It's like when you're on the hub and you're writing a comment and you have to write one hand because your other hand is, well, on you-know-what. And now we've got The Office, the original version from BBC done by Ricky Gervais. Now, I actually prefer this to the American version because I prefer the more, realistic documentary sort of approach to this one. I just think it's funny as well for how awkward it is, you know. So yeah, it got a nice simple design to it. You see there, and we got 2 discs, and there's a contents there. And here they've included the Slough poem that David Brent reads in one of the episodes. Yeah, pretty funny bit. God. Oh, bugger. Alright, now moving on to our Family Guy DVDs. And this is classic Family Guy, so fear not. I don't own any of the rubbish newer seasons, nor do I want to. So we've got season 1 here. It's sort of like a mini box set. It's pretty cool. You got some nice little details here. Notice here it says they compare it to Cartman. We all know Cartman hates Family Guy. He gets really insulted when you say that he would like it. And see here, this is weird now. Alright, look. I'm just showing the back anyway. Look at this. 2002 rating. Pre-2002 rating. Yep. That's weird, isn't it? Anyway, and the other disc. I think there are only 2 discs to this one. I only had 2 ones for this one. I'll show the back as well. There we go. Family Guy Season 1, Disc 2. Yeah, I do like Family Guy. The older seasons, that is, because nowadays the show's pretty crap. Anyway, let me turn the camera off. I'm sick of doing this one-handed. Right, so now this is incomplete. There is a disc 1 to this, but the disc for that's gone missing, so I only had the cover for it, so I only took these 2. Anyway, disc 3, and this is Family Guy Season 5. We've got Peter. Oh, actually, this chronological order. I sound Chinese there. Chronological order. We've got Peter falling on the cake, and then he does that signature falling down pose that every character on Family Guy does. See the episodes. Brian sings and swings. Patriot Games. I take the Quagmire Civilization. Good episode. I remember that one. You know, with what's his name? Bertram. Yeah. I haven't watched Family Guy in a while. Got Peter Erotica. Pretty good episode. Oh, I like that episode, the Griffin Family History. Yeah, that's the one with that. I did not like the Godfather joke in it, so let me just put this back. Alright, so now that I've put that back, we can finally conclude my TV show collection with our big fat box sets. So let's start with this South Park box set. I've got quite a lot to say about it, other than I love South Park, and this is a really good box set. And it's got a nice design with Kenny's face. See on the back, Kenny and his family. And there's a whole lot of characters from the first 5 seasons. There we go. There's Sheriff, Pip, Mephisto, Cop Cartman, Wendy Tettabaker, Butters Tebby, Mr. Mackey. I'm not going to say all the characters. You know them already. But first, I'll just like to complain about the way this is set out. Look at this. Right, so when I first got this at HMV, when I opened it up, all the discs fell out because must have been a Friday special where they couldn't fit in things properly. I'm not going to take out each of these individual discs because I just can't be asked to. And basically, I had to figure out a way to get all these discs to fit in all of this box, and it's just really tedious. You just worry every time, you have to have, like, you see two discs on that bit. And it scares me, man, because it makes you think that I'm going to break them if I, do that. But on a side note, I'm going to be doing walkthroughs of all of the discs on here. to celebrate the upcoming South Park 25th anniversary. So be on the watch for that. It'll be easier to move these one-handed. Now, this is one of my favourite box sets when I was a kid, The Blue Planet, narrated by the legendary David Attenborough. And it's a special edition with 4 discs. So we got a pretty cool shark on there. Some nice graphics here. Blue, that was a short that I had to upload because it was nowhere online. So I may as well do the honours, like how I did with Never Say Pink Furry Die. That weird Aardman short, which we'll get to later. Got Seal. Oh, watch out. Let's hope Larry came to the rescue. And we got a leafy sea dragon, or whatever the hell that's called. Looks like something that I would smoke. And we got whatever the hell that is, coral bacteria. Anyway, there's contents. And here are the discs. So we've got disc 1, disc 2, disc 3, and disc 4. So yeah, this is a really great box set. If you haven't seen Blue Planet, you should really just do yourself a favour and watch it, especially with this box set. It's got loads of extras as well, like behind the scenes things, and some other documentaries like Shark Volcano Island, Deep Trouble, and Making Waves is a documentary on how the series was made. And lastly, this is a very rare one. It's the complete collection of the Moomins, the classic ITV series that was done with some really cool fuzzy felt stop motion. And the reason why I got this many years ago is because the series was rare. You could not find it online. You've got the flipping, what do you call it, the contents. And there's something weird here. Let me just look for it. Moomin Troll to the rescue. And then, if you look, Moomin Troll to the rescue. There are 2 episodes named Moomin Troll to the rescue. That's pretty confusing. Anyway, this is a weird box set because it's like a bunch of other DVDs just strapped together. Die Moomins. I don't know why they're in German. So it looks like it's telling the Moomins to die, die, die. We've got 2 Tiki and Moomin Troll. I think that's supposed to be Moomin Papa when he was a kid, and that's the Muddler. Oh, and by the way, I can't upload episodes of this show to YouTube because they get copyright blocked for some reason. Snort made a Moomin Mama. I'm just gonna show the discs and not describe them. There's the Grok, and yeah, and I will show you guys this neat little infos page. The Puppet Movies. I'm just gonna. You can pause if you want to read it if the quality's good enough. It's got info. It's got pretty cool info about the series, how it was created, and when it first aired in respective countries. We've got info about the books and the author, Tove Jansson. So it's pretty good. Or is it what Tove Jansson? Or something stupid like that. Anyway, that concludes the television section of my DVD collection. And that rhymed and that fell down. And I'm just, trying to get by with doing this with one hand. I bet a lot of you cooners out there are good at doing things with only one hand. Anyway, I'm going to take a sippy sip and I'll get on to the movies section. Yes, oh boy. Anyway, after that I'll be reading some of your comments just before I get onto the movie section, but allow me to have a sippy sip first. Alright, we're back, and I've been sitting in a funny way so I can show these off easier, which I'm not going to do anymore, because it's killing my feet. and killing my knees a little bit too. So let me just this is what you guys have had to say. Yeah, I really like the old Simpsons box sets. I should start collecting them, honestly. And yeah, Breaking Bad. What are you screaming for? You're a big fan of South Park, aren't you? So am I. The other discs are an 18. Interesting. Is this about the Family Guy one or the Phoenix? No, not Phoenix. Was it Phoenix? Yeah, Phoenix Nights one. I don't know. I think this is about the Phoenix Nights one, actually. Oh, hang on. Was this about South Park? Yeah, it was. Yeah, I think that's about Modern Toss. Yeah, it's all right. Very underrated. The Ivy Hill snapper case. You mean those DVDs that have, those little knobs on them that keeping them in place that click? And in that case, no, I don't have any of those because they're useless. The same thing. Yeah, sort of. Yeah, it is overrated, I suppose, but yeah, it's really good. Yeah, I say both are equally good in my opinion. There's a lot of sex jokes in it, I suppose. So, good old Peter Kay. Yep. Yeah. Hey up and welcome to Callum's Corner. It was pretty nice. Sammy Snake. Yep. Yeah, I agree. I'd say the US one is more overrated, though. Really? I figured, honestly. Yeah, I agree. Season 4B. Weird. South Park again. It is a nice box set. It's poorly made, but it's alright. Shut your fucking face and go fucker. You're a bona body dick fuck and go fucker. Whoa. I hate it when that happens. Just annoying. That's about the South Park box set, I can tell. Is it the remastered one? The episodes are in the original 4:3 aspect ratio, if that's what you mean. It's not the 16:9 ones. I kind of prefer it in 4:3, to be honest. Yeah, it is nice. Yeah. Nice. Yeah, it is cute. Die, Moomins! Die! Die, Moomins. What are you drinking? Pepsi? You got jam on DVD? No, I don't think so. LOL. Anyway, time to get into the movie section. So I'll just do a brief overview shot. And we will first look. Actually, no. We'll first look at this strange thing. It's wrapped up. I don't know what that says. It's a Gary Lineker thing, and he looks really creepy in that picture. And we've got a movie called Red Surf. Is this a good movie? Because I don't know, honestly. And first, let's look at the ones that don't have covers to them. Oh, goodness. Alright, so first, we've got the Simpsons movie. Now, I do own this with a cover, which I got recently at a charity shop, but before then, I had this copy, which I got from my grand and had no cover to it. Anyway, I'll talk more about it when I get to the one with the cover, because that one's more interesting. We've got a John Cena movie, also from my grand's. It's probably rubbish, but don't blame me, blame my cousin. American Pie, good film, pretty funny. The Day After Tomorrow, and I have not actually seen this one. Not sure if it's considered good or bad, but I'll have to check it out someday. And lastly, we've got this shitty Thomas the Tank Engine movie, which I picked up just because it's funny. And look at that Day of the Diesels. Look at Diesel 10. Look at his sexy face. Oh, don't you want to just slap your dick all over that face, don't you? Or come all over that bastard's face, whoever his name is. Look at him, his fucking baby tooth. Anyway, I used to watch this movie when I was like 10 years old with my other cousin, and we used to just take the piss out of it. So those go back up there. And before I get into the main showcase, here are some bootleg DVDs that I own. Yeah, look at that shitty cover. I don't know if it shows it, but it's all faded in the sun, and it's obviously fake. And I've just got a load of crappy bootlegs that's got markers written on Batman: The Dark Knight. I don't even know what that is. Don't know what that is. That's not a movie. That's an album. I wasn't sure if that was an album or a movie, so I took it anyway. Look at that glorious bootleg cover, and that one too. Some of these actually do have crappy little menus to them, so I might do walkthroughs of some of them someday. Sadly, though, none of them are TV rips, so there's no ad breaks coming from them. Anyway, onto the big cheese itself, the big C, the sex case. It is the big collection of covered, as in they've got covers to them, and these are legit DVDs. So let's start from the top, make our way down to the bottom, then go there from the top, and we make our way to the box sets. So first we've got Apocalypse Now. Now this is a really great movie by Francis Ford Coppola. You know, the guy who made the Godfather movies. And yeah, this is a old DVD of it from the Paramount widescreen collection. There's something interesting in here. That's a little pamphlet. And yeah, we got some cool. I did a walk through the menus for these, and they were pretty cool. And this back cover is pretty cool as well. It's a great movie. You should check this out. You should check this movie out, definitely. So we got this reflective disc, which I'm not going to show much of, because in case I do a face reveal. And we got this little flyer from Paramount, showing the DVDs they had on their widescreen collection. Right, so I've got action. And notable films are Top Gun, which I recently saw the sequel to, which was even better than the first film, actually. We got drama, we've got great films like Saving Private Ryan, and other one, Breakfast at Tiffany's, and I don't really know what else there is. Thriller, we've got Apocalypse Now, obviously, which is right there. And we've got comedy, so we've got stuff like Ferris Bueller's Day Off, and we even got the Beavis and Butthead movie. I also saw the sequel to that, and it was way better than the first movie. And one of the most interesting adaptations of The Christmas Carol, starring Bill Murray. It's quite a good modern adaptation. War of the Worlds, Event Horizon, whatever the hell that movie is, and so family. There's only one family film, and it's the Rugrats movie, which is on a U-rated, same page as a 15-rated movie. It's also this, which has it shows the scene selection, which could give spoilers away if you've never seen the movie before. And this old flyer, I find it funny that they put 19 there. Yeah, that's definitely not become outdated. Anyway, so I had to put this bad boy back. Doing it one, just forgive me. And more on the fly editing with the South Park movie, bigger, longer, and uncut. Probably my favorite movie, not just because I like South Park, but also because it's a really funny movie and some great songs in it. And I don't mean just great as in, an ironic way. I mean, there are some legit good songs in this. So, yeah, I did a DVD walkthrough of this, and it's pretty good. Pretty good menus. Anyway, here we've got the special features, which is not much. I kind of wish they had a behind-the-scenes, featurette. They've got, trailers and the music video for What Would Brian Boitano Do? That remix. Also, notice the old rating here. Now, guess where I bought this? At CEX? Nope. A charity shop? Nope. HMV. HMV, the store that never, and I mean never, has DVDs with the old rating on it. And yet, here's the old rating. And it's crazy that this movie hasn't gotten a release since the old rating, man. I mean, even that Apocalypse Now DVD's got a rating since then. But yeah, I was surprised to see that at HMV since they usually stock more recent DVDs. Yeah, this is basically has no cover to it because this is the widescreen. On the back of it, it's full screen. I don't know why the hell you'd want full screen. Even if you had a 4x3 TV, you wouldn't want to, see lame ass full screen. Anyway, let me just get the next few DVDs. Actually, I'm gonna get more than one DVD because that's a smart strategic rule. Well, not rule, idea. Alright, so we've got two movies here, both very much not alike. You've got the SpongeBob SquarePants movie, which is one of my favourite movies from childhood. It's such a great and funny movie. Even as grown up, you can appreciate it. So you see a nice little cover. They've got some good special features too that I used to like watching, like just typical behind the scenes stuff, and also these pretty cool, Saving the Surf's featurette, which was pretty interesting. Yeah, let me just look at the disc. Let's just look at the disc, and yeah, it's pretty cool. It's a little Life Boy, little SpongeBob SquarePants movie on it. Yeah, I used to love this movie as a kid. Really nostalgic stuff. SpongeBob's a great show. Anyway, we've got Train to Busan now, which is a really good Korean zombie movie. If you're a fan of stuff like 28 Days Later, you should definitely check out this movie. So yeah, really good. And I got this at CEX, I think. Yeah, I did. Here we go. See, it even says it on there. And here's the disc, which is the same as the front cover. So nothing too interesting. And another whatever, I don't know how to put it into words. Alright, I'm gonna start getting free movies from now on, because getting two is just not enough. Anyway, this is the 2-disc special edition of The Dark Knight, which is a really good movie, by the way. Probably my favourite out of Christopher Nolan's Batman trilogy. I do plan to get Batman Begins and The Dark Knight Rises soon. So yeah, pretty cool cover. And let's look at the 2 discs. We've got the thing as well. Oh, 2 things actually. So here, we've got Watch, Dark Knight Rises, not just the Dark Knight, not Rises, and we can win these. A Holiday to Chicago. Well, I think that's outdated now. And there's a plug for Blu-ray. Blu-rays look gay. Well, that's pretty cool though. We got Neo from The Matrix. You can open this up and see what Blu-rays they got. They got 300. This is Sparta. Got some other films as well. You see there, Harry Potter, crappy Happy Feet movie. I think one of those is John Carter as well. This is Sparta! Yeah. Oh, Goodfellas on Blu-ray. Matrix. Harry Potter. So yeah. I still think that's pretty cool, actually. I don't like Blu-rays, but that's cool. And we got the first disc with the Joker. And Batman on the second disc. Oh crap, I've forgotten to take out. I'll put these back in. For goodness sake. Doing this with one hand is really just tedious. I've still got like a million DVDs to get through. But oh well, we're going to laugh it up. Steven Seagal, Out for a Kill. Now, I've not seen this film. I just got this from my grands. Is it good? I think Steven Seagal's a pretty decent actor. This DVD. I mean, the disc. Well, technically, the disc is the DVD. And we've got Jonathan Glazer's Under the Skin. Now, this is a movie that I went in blind. I always wanted to see this movie. So I picked it up at HMV. And it is a pretty good movie. I'm not going to spoil too much of it, but it is really trippy, really cool, and really chilling, with some great cinematography. Jonathan Glazer is probably one of my favourite directors. He not only directed some really good commercials like the Guinness Surfer, multiple great ads for Stella Artois like the Ice Skating Priest, and the the one where the guy needs a Stella Artois before he dies. But he also directed the music video for Jamiroquai's Virtual Insanity, which was one of my favourite songs and one of my favourite music videos. Just love Jamiroquai, you know. And this is really shiny, so I'm not going to show it too much because accidental face reveal. Okay. Actually, I'm just going to leave these DVDs here and then pick them back up when I'm done with them. Goodness, it's going to be an avalanche in a second. So, we've got 3 obscure movies. Well, maybe that one isn't obscure and more just infamous. We've got House. Now, this is a really obscure movie that only me and Clank care about. This is... I found this one out from Clank when he uploaded a trailer to it on YouTube, and he said it was really obscure, and that caught my interest because obscure movies that nobody remembers really intrigue me. And this is one of those films. I couldn't find any clips of it online. Couldn't even really find much info on it online. So I just got this off of eBay. And I'll be uploading it to archive.org soon. Because this film does not deserve to be lost. No films deserve to be lost. There's never been a better time to build your DVD collection. So yeah, we've got some DVDs here. We've got The Full Monty. Good movie. Anastasia. Haven't seen it. I thought it was a Disney film, honestly. And we've got some great films here. Well, not that. Other of these films are pretty good. And on the back it has the full list of the movies that they have. And I just wanna say something about this movie. Honest. This is another film that is super obscure and that nobody even knows about. I couldn't find clips about it. The only thing I could find about it was people saying that it is a terrible movie, but I'll have to check it out sometime. Clank's got it on DVD, so maybe I'll ask him to get me a virtual copy, which he'll rip from VLC, and well, technically it's piracy, but you didn't hear anything, so shh. And there's this crappy movie. It's just a crappy football hooligan movie. Makes the Football Factory look like a playground scrap. Speaking of Football Factory, we'll get to that when we get to that. And this has Elijah Wood in it for some reason. I don't know what he's doing in there. I don't even think he's a British actor. Anyway, this film looks crap. It's just one I got from my grands. As with this one, like just Bad Santa. What the H is this? It's like total shit. Oh, I didn't know this was in there. What the hell? chapter selection and some movies here. If you enjoyed this title, you should try these. Don't you fucking dare compare Groundhog Day, The Holy Grail, and Life of Brian to whatever this piece of shit is ever again. And you can win 20 fantastic DVDs. Shame that offer is no longer valid, because I would have been on that like a freaking horse on Kenneth Pinion. Oh, I got really dark with that one. Goodness. Why do I always have to turn things into jokes about disgusting videos that are shown on the internet? What the hell is wrong with people? Yeah, as I expected, it turned into an avalanche. Anyway, 3 other movies: Raw, Donnie Darko, and Turtle in Trouble. Now, I'm going to tell you which one of these movies is the greatest anime of all time, and it's that one, but we'll get to that one when we get to that one. Raw, this is a really good horror movie from France. And I actually went into this one blind, and I was really took back by it, because it's actually pretty shocking, you know. I didn't realise it would be, you know, a cannibal film, and yeah, it's pretty disturbing and a really good film. Really good film. It has some very boring DVD menus, though. Anyway, Donnie Darko. This is a film that I've never actually seen, but I've heard really good things about it, and I'd like to check it out someday. A fairly interesting cover. You see, it's that weird rabbit surrounded by darkness. Kind of reminds me of the Under the Skin cover. We've got this pretty cool, creepy looking DVD, and we've got this thing about piracy. Let's see. Stunning visuals, great sound, and quality production. That's why we love DVDs. And some movies are so good, we can hardly wait for them to come out on DVD. But if you are tempted to buy a pirate version of a film before its official DVD release, think again. 90% of all pre-release pirate DVDs are filmed from the back of a cinema with a camcorder. This will be wobbly, obscured footage, and muffled sound. Don't risk throwing your money away. Wait for the official DVD release, and you won't be disappointed. Only the real thing is good enough. Piracy is a crime. DVD piracy. Don't support it. Report it. Call I'm a big dildo. You do not need to reveal your identity. iPack 04. Oh, and the back of this is so sexy. Oh, Shrek. Oh, that's Shreksy, man. Shrek. And there's just that. There's also a scene selection thing here. I didn't notice that before, because I never took this thing out, because it's outdated. But at least it doesn't have the 19 before the date of birth, because that would make it outdated, like the Apocalypse Now DVD. Also, you know, the reason why I got the old release of Apocalypse Now rather than the new ones, because I couldn't find a newer release of the theatrical cut. Yeah, the theatrical cut is the best cut of the movie, and it's the one you should check out if you plan on seeing the movie. The other cut, the Redux cut, pretty boring. The final cut is good. It's basically the theatrical cut, but with that boring French fuckers scene. Yeah, that's a really boring scene. It feels really out of place. It's just boring. Alright, we've got Turtle in Trouble. This is the movie ever. It's going to make $1 trillion at the box office. But anyway, this film is a guilty pleasure of me, because it's not only one of them forgotten films, except, well, it's not that forgotten, since, you know, it has a cult following online of me and a couple of my mates. And it's a decent film. It's got some really good voice acting in it from some great British comedians like Bill Bailey, Ade Edmondson, Olivia Colman, and Johnny Vegas, just to name a few. And yeah, they're pretty cool. I did the DVD walkthrough and uploaded everything from the DVD, because it's really obscure shit. It's really obscure shit. But it's my shit, man. It's my shit. Anyway, I'm just going to get these. And we've got all these red DVDs now. Yes, red. Gotta love a bit of red in your life. Also, I'd like to point one thing out. American Pie, the wedding. Hang on, is that the one? No, it's American Pie Reunion. Just kidding, it's American Pie 2. Yeah. That was like that when I got it from my grands. But oh well. I don't know why they made so many American Pie movies, to be honest. Yeah, there's the back. Now let's look at the Football Factory Special Edition from my grand's house. This is a shitty film, I'm just going to say it. But it's kind of bad for how terrible it is. And it's got Danny Dyer in it. Oh, I'm Danny Dyer. Yeah, he's a pathetic little individual, isn't he? With that said, it does have a pretty cool poster. I don't really see what's so special about this edition, considering it's only got one disc and this thing is hanging off. American Pie the Wedding. I've never seen any of these American Pie sequels. Like, why do they exist? What the fuck is that? Anyway, there. Hang on a second. Let me just say something. Finder? Why don't you fuck off? Nobody, and I mean nobody, wants to know about your gay-ass ranting video. So stop going on other people's streams to promote your retarded shit. I hate it. I don't want to see it. Fuck that. Anyway, we've got a Tom Cruise movie, Jack Reacher. I've never actually seen this one, but that's pretty good. I mean, it's Tom Cruise, for Christ's sake. How can you not like him? And all his homoerotic glory. Wait, can't look at that one because the accidental face reveal. And it's based off a book. Well, multiple books. Jesus Christ. What the hell? Oh, I thought for a second I said women will abort. A wanted man. 18 chapters from 18 flipping chapters. What? 18 flipping chapters in one book. Then what the hell are all these? How many chapters does these books have? And these books have, is what I meant to say. And why the hell do those bloody books? Don't forget it. Also, just one thing I want to mention about this one. Notice how the 15 rating is there. Pretty interesting, but it's a cool stylistic choice. And our final few books. Books. Jesus Christ, I've been thinking about that Jack Reacher thing. And they're all white. The Simpsons movie. Yeah. Good film. Really good film. And not one of the best adaptations of a cartoon. I think SpongeBob, South Park, and Bob's Burgers did it much better. But Bob's Burgers came before this, so I'll forgive this. Because this just feels like, you know. And, well, that's from the charity shop that I got it from. And there's something pretty cool in here, actually. I've got this cool little pamphlet that's styled like a newspaper. You see? Oh, pretty cool. This thing is written by Homer Simpson. And here there's an article from probably, from that would have been written, after the scene where the whole of Springfield has formed an angry mob chasing down Homer for polluting all the water. And there's some adverts in here. Get the Simpsons now, and that's from Jamster. Yeah, you remember them? And all their horrible ringtones like the Crazy Frog. Save the Simpsons from video game Purgatory. Yeah, pretty decent game actually, the Simpsons game. Not as good as Hit and Run though. And we got all those Simpsons box sets, and as you'll know, I have that one. So yeah, really good stuff. I ought to collect these box sets someday. But I'm probably only going to go up to like that season. But I might get the season, the season 19 one? Because that one had a pretty cool cover to it. With illustrated by Bill Plimpton, who is a really great animator. Oh yeah, I thought there was an extra bit to it. Alright, so now we've got Home Alone and Home Alone 2 in a double pack. This is from my grand's. This is a pretty good deal, actually. I actually like both of the Home Alone movies, the first two. Home Alone is a classic, one of the best Christmas movies ever made. It's super funny, super charming, really good. I actually quite like Home Alone 2 as well. Yeah, it's really good, you know. But as for all those other sequels that they made, they probably look shit. I've not seen them myself, but they look pretty crap. So yeah, we got both movies. And that's a pretty good deal, you know, for Christmas time when you're having family movie night. And instead of getting 2 DVDs, you just use this 1 DVD. And the Green Book. Well, I only got this one because I'd heard good things about it from that label and those 3 reviews. And the reason why I got it was because it was a 2 for £10 offer, and this was like £9 the other DVD that I'm going to show you in a bit. It was £9 as well, so I may as well cash in on that offer. This is pretty good. I may as well did I show you the disc already? I've heard now that I've got this, I've been hearing that this movie's kind of crap actually, but we'll have to see. Anyway. And now, I'm just going to take a break for a second before we get to the final column, the final pillar of our collection. I'm just going to put these back up while I read some comments. Give me a second. Oh God! Oh God! Oh God! What the hell happened there? I mean, it did get fixed, but Jesus, it was going. The sound was getting buggered. Apocalypse, what? Now? Okay, that's pretty clever. Whoa, perfect DJ. I don't know if that's about Apocalypse Now or the bootlegs. I hope it's about the former because, I mean, no TV rips, that's nothing to be excited about. And some of them were cam rips and telesyncs. Voldemort's so creepy. Yeah, especially because he got no nose. Yeah, 4K ultra graphics. Yay, South Park. Agreed. Well, cause my bitch is the big bad bitch. She's the biggest bitch in the whole wide world. She's a mean old bitch. Yes, you could hear. She's a bitch. You guessed right. It's weird. That seems to be the only old BBFC rating DVD that they have that isn't a TV show DVD. Really? I can see that, I suppose. 2004 original DVD. Is that for about the SpongeBob one? Yep. Films. You mean films? I think I know that one. I saw that one on. I think I saw that one before on the internet. I kind of prefer the one that I have, honestly. Yeah, you should. It's really good. Yep. Yarp. Hot Fuzz is a great film. You'll see that later. Dark Knight. I hope Critical Boot, if you're still watching. I agree. Agreed. Yeah, it's a good film, isn't it? Well, you should check it out since, you know, you still need to watch it. So do I. This is Sparta! Yeah, I remember that remix. And the millions of weird kids that made, like, freaking a million remixes of that. Sort of reminds me of the kids who make millions of edits of that bloody Klasky Scoopo logo. Yeah, Studio Canal was pretty good. They are the people that put out the final cut of Apocalypse Now. I plan on getting all the cuts, actually. even if I'm not a big fan of the Redux cut. Hey up, Gob! Bog! Mr. James Wright? Yep. It actually is quite a good film, actually. Took me by surprise, actually. Oh no, Gob! DVD cool. That didn't come with your DVD. Oh, weird. Yeah, I know that. Can you please send me a copy, Clank? Nah, not a copy of the DVD. I mean, can you please rip the film so I can see it, see how bad it is? I might review it someday on a show that I'm planning to do with George. LOL. Honest is not bad. It's pretty okay, actually. Yeah, I was right then. White Chicks is worth keeping on doved. Raw! It's fucking raw! Yeah, amazing, but I wouldn't say amazing. It's good. Guilty pleasure for me, honestly. Yeah, it is good. It is really good, actually. You should check it out. I can send you a copy if you want. Piracy! It's a crime. You wouldn't steal a car. You wouldn't steal a plane. You wouldn't steal a phone. Stealing is dumb, you sad cunts. What the fuck, mate? Ooh, I'm so scared. Agreed. Hashtag Turtle Sweep. You wouldn't steal a fucking TV. Shrek, oh my god! Yeah! Shrek is real, Shrek is live! I'm about to come! Shirky! Shirkle in trouble. That looks so fake. Yeah. It's Shrekin time. I'm about to Shrek! Yeah, I'm just gonna... I'll toss a scum! I love Uncle Stuart, especially since he's voiced by, Johnny Vegas. I've seen it on great movies, and oh god. What movie is this referring to again, actually? Was this about the... what was it? I don't know. You can tell me. Anyway, that channel, Great Movies. I always thought they just showed, old school, old-timey movies. Yeah. I've watched movies on film before. And my gran often watches TCM movies, so whenever I'm at her place, I'll be watching that. But I do like ITV for movies, The other day, they were showing a load of old James Bond movies. So yeah, it was pretty good. Agreed. Did I make Clank a moderator? Right, did I? That was good then. Good. You're in for one hell of a ride. I didn't know either. Books! Agreed. Really? Is today the 15th anniversary? Yeah, I agree. Same, actually. I have it without the disc, but I also have it with the disc. You see, Oh, no, you said disc. I thought you meant cover. Yeah, I got that. I got the one with the cover at a charity shop. It seems like every charity shop has at least one DVD of the Simpsons movie, or Hot Fuzz, or Ocean's 11. Not the one from the 60s or 70s, by the way. I mean, like the comedy one from 2003. Agreed. Which one? I don't think it would have been Home Alone 2, because Home Alone 2 was pretty good. Is it? Oh, God, we've just clocked in over an hour. What? Just over an hour? Oh, for God's sake, is Finder back? Because you're gullible. And why would you go into someone else's stream just to plug your stupid bloody ranting video where you just scream and don't even say anything productive and you don't even give proper criticism? And just go away, Finder. Stop trying to be buddy-buddy with people. That's why we keep taking the mick out of you. Agreed. Snobby about the Green Book winning. Yeah, I can see why. Apparently it's not great. Oh, what the hell is... Yeah, I agree. But what the hell is this shite? You know what? Fuck all you guys. Report you lot for harassing me. you going to do? You're going to cry to your mother or something? I would say cry to your father as well, but you don't have one. Jesus Christ, man. You're ridiculous, man. You really think this makes you look smart? You sound like Bosher right now. Why don't you make a stupid episode of ranting about us? Seriously, man, get a life. No, I will shut up if I wanna. What? I'm just gonna not even read out your messages anymore. Just forget about it. Oh, I see. Yeah, that film is something. And you're back to the death threats. Typical Finder behavior. You know, I know I said I wouldn't show your messages anymore, but this one was just so pathetic. I had to call out your bullshit. Seriously, man. This doesn't even have anything to do with Nancer. I haven't even spoken to him in like months. And yet you're just using this as an excuse to make death threats to Nancer. It's really ridiculous. While you're in the NYC, you should go on the YNC and get scarred for life from watching a beheading video or something. Screw you, man. Anyway, I'm going to sort out these DVDs and then we'll get to the final onslaught. Just give me some time. Just give me just a little more time. Give me just a little more. Give me just a little more time. Give me just a little more time. Yeah, I love that song. Don't you? If you don't, then you're pretty gay. As gay as Finder. You know, Finder's so pathetic that he's not even satisfied with one girlfriend. He has to have like 3 freaking girlfriends and a boyfriend, and he calls them Neko Girl and Neko Boy. Like, seriously, man, get a life. That's pathetic. Basement Dweller, freaking sort of pet name, and you name your chat Finder's Lovey-Dovey Chat. So, pussy repellent. That is absolute pussy repellent, man. Ridiculous. Yeah, it is great. I'm glad you saw it. I think it's just called Give Me Just a Little More Time. Give me just a little more time. Yeah, I think that's just the name of the song. It's pretty good. Anyway, I've got all these DVDs sorted back. Oh, God, they've collapsed again. Because I'm doing it on the bed. Okay. Wish me luck here. I'm going to put them all back on the shelf. Well, as you could probably deduce from that sound, they fell down. But most of them came back up. Just give me a second. Alright guys, so I've done a strategic move here and just moved all the DVDs from the second column down here, so it'll be easier. Anyway, first we have one of the greatest movies of all time, Griffin the Untold Story, the little known movie based on Family Guy, which is not even a movie, it's just 3 episodes strung together with extra scenes in it. But oh well, it's classic Family Guy, it's good stuff. Yeah. And here's the disc. Let me just read some of these messages, actually. Well, I don't know who those 2 people were, but whoever they were retards. Agreed. Chairman of... Yeah, I think it was. I hope they were not damaged. No, they were all in the covers anyway. Alts on Dizzy. Does that mean Discord? I'm a bit occupied with this right now, so I'll check on Discord in a bit. Family Guy, funny moment then. Anyway, here's what I was talking about when I was mentioning that 2 for £10 offer. So we've got The Shape of Water, a really good movie by Guillermo del Toro. This is probably one of my new favourite movies, actually. This movie is just so good. It is, as this review says, an achingly beautiful fairy tale. It's a bit strange, for reasons that I won't spoil, because this is a film that he's just going blind. It is amazing. It is really good. See, even Clank agrees. Amazing film indeed. Anyway, let me show you the cover. Yeah, and I'm really hyped for Guillermo del Toro's new film, which is a retelling of Pinocchio, made in stop motion. And I love stop motion, me. So it's gonna be awesome. And this is another one that I got at a charity shop. The same day I got the Simpsons movie and Donnie Darko. So this is a Pathé film, and I picked it up for that sole purpose because Pathé interests me. And I've heard good things about this film as well. The chorus. It's interesting. It's a French film. You see there? Gift Aid. Not for rental. Agreed. Who wants to bet that Maxton is slagging me off on Twitter right now? It's going to be freaking hilarious either way. Yeah, I mean, could you believe it? He kissed his 7-year-old Uber driver. That's just wrong, man. The Iceman. This is just a film from my grand's that my cousin got and just looks rubbish. It's like a generic action movie. We've got this thing in it though. I didn't know that was in there because I didn't open this DVD on this for like 5 seconds. That was how long I opened it for, and that was ages ago. Oh, and of course it's a film by Lionsgate, so of course it's going to be really, generic, mediocre crap. Some other Lionsgate Blu-rays. Yeah, Blue Gaze. The only good film out of all of these is Hunger Games. Or was that the classic Texas Chainsaw Massacre? Oh no, it's just this shitty remake. Is that the original? Nope, it's just the shitty remake again. Goodness. We've got some DVDs here. These movies, they all look generic because why wouldn't they be? They're from Lionsgate. Pie. I might have heard of that film before. Is it good? We've got some adverts here, basically. The Moth Diaries, is that a good movie? I've heard of it, but never took the time to check it out, you know. And this is showing off films that will be in the cinema soon. Well, soon when this was released, at least. These movies look all generic shite. It's a load of trollop, isn't it? No, it doesn't even fit in there. Jason Statham. What the hell? Jason Statham is such a forgettable... Oh, fuck it. I'm just leaving these on the floor. Anyway, this is the big one. This is that DVD that includes Never Say Pink Furry Die, the previously lost Aardman short, which would have stayed lost if it wasn't for me buying this DVD and getting it online. And it also had some... I uploaded these earlier today, these Heat Electric commercials. These aren't all the commercials, but they were in higher quality than even the Aardman Classics DVD, so I had to upload them. And you can see them on my channel. Anyway, this is a German DVD, as you may have noticed, because there is another DVD that had Never Say Pink Furry Die on it, but it was Korean, and that would be a nightmare to ship, and it probably wouldn't even play on my DVD player. But this will, because it's Region 2. I don't know. Maybe my DVD players. Maybe it is. Maybe it is region free, but I don't know. Anyway, you see the cover, the disc, and this freaking thing all have the demon from Not Without My Handbag. This is one of my favourite Aardman shorts, and it's basically just got the contents on it. Look at those polar bears. Truly, truly gracious. Not gracious though when I'm doing this with one hand. I'll just bugger off. Just gonna leave them on here. And speaking of stop motion, here's Dougal and the Blue Cat, the movie based on the classic children's show, The Magic Roundabout. Now, this is a really good movie. It's really funny. If you watch the English version, at least, and not the boring original French version, this is interesting. The guy who did the English version of Magic Roundabout, Eric Thompson, basically, he was given scripts. Well, maybe he wasn't, but I think he was given scripts that were direct translations of the French one, but he just threw them out. Well, maybe he wasn't given scripts, but anyway, he just turned off the sound. He voiced what he voiced over it, ad-libbed the whole thing, and he put in, like really witty British humour and the occasional adult jokes. We all know the drug jokes that are in this series. And it turned out really good and really entertaining. Plus, he's a great singer, He did great lyrics for the songs in this movie. But I'm not too chuffed about the Comic Sans. And there's some pretty cool special features, It's got both the French and English version, some interviews with the cast, including Emma Thompson, who is actually Eric Thompson's daughter. Yes, it's that Emma Thompson. Yeah, that's awesome, isn't it? And you also got a review of the film by the legendary Mark Kermode. And some lobby cards. Anyway, you can see those in my walkthrough of the DVD. Well, the lobby cards at least, and the menus. I might upload the Mark Kermode video, but it might be online already. I don't know if it's a review or the uncut, the Kermode Uncut special on that. Anyway, we've got the Will Smith movie called Enemy of the State, and it's an old DVD, judging by that. And I got that from my grands, and I've never seen this film. Is it good? I don't know. Got that. Just got, scenes, the scene selection stuff and contents. Anyway, let me just read some comments. They do. Pink furry dies. There, I said it. Haha, very clever, but it's not pink furry dies, it's pink furry die. So you kind of screwed up. How come it uses the same Not Without My Handbag screenshot? I don't know, honestly. It's weird. I got Dougal and the Blue Cat FOP. And we can all thank Mark Kermode for this DVD because, he loves that. He loves that movie to bits. Keep my wife's enemy out your fucking mouth. Oh, that has made my evening clank. Cheers. No, you didn't miss much. I was just looking at the Maxton hasn't come back, fortunately. Anyway, let's move these. Alright, I'm starting a new pile so that I don't need to, keep doing awkward things. Anyway, I've got this film that has Robert De Niro and Jason Statham in it and some other guy. And it's called Killer Elite. I've not seen this film. Again, it's some crap from my grands. It looks generic. It just looks like a movie. It's the movie. Just the movie ever made. Not the best movie, not the worst movie, just the movie ever made. And we've got Narnia. Just a Narnia DVD. It's in pretty crap condition. If you can, see that. There. Pardon me. Fine. I wish it was Trainspotting. I'm thinking of getting that one on DVD. I want to check out the sequel too. Anyway, that's not staying in because look what happened there. And that's how it was when I got it from my grands. I'm not some little toddler that breaks up DVDs. I could never get into the Narnia films. The first one I liked, but it was just way too long, man. Just why did it have to be so long? Just like my cock. Why does my cock have to be so long, man? It makes the ladies choke to death. Anyway, we've got this film called The Help. Another one from my grands. Hence why it looks awfully generic. But I might check it out. I'll check out most of these movies soon. And we've got that boring looking front cover that gets used on Disney DVDs nowadays. I don't think this is a Disney movie though. No, it's DreamWorks. Their biggest rival nowadays. And this film is sealed. I hadn't realised this film was actually sealed. I completely forgot that this was sealed. So I can't show you the disc. I don't even want to flip in, you know, show this, watch this film. It looks boring. Southpaw. Why can't it be South Park, man? They should release the South Park COVID movies on DVD. Anyway, here's a good film, The Secret of Kells. This is a really good film by the great cartoon studio Cartoon Saloon. This is a really good movie. Some beautiful animation in this film, absolutely gorgeous stuff, and the backgrounds are it's just gorgeous to look at. It's a really good, gripping, just cute and interesting film that's uses some great Irish folklore. So definitely check out this movie. And another great movie, Casino Royale. My favourite of the Daniel Craig James Bond movies. One of my favourite Bond movies in general. And you see here it's the 2-disc collector's edition. It's a shiny cover, but I'm not going to show it too much because I don't want an accidental face reveal. That's the phrase for tonight. Accidental face reveal. Here we go. Casino. How is this? No, it's not sealed. I've looked inside of this before. I was just thinking, what? It wouldn't be sealed. Anyway, so we've got disc 1, James Bond. Disc 2 with, I forget her name, honestly. Anyway, we got this pretty cool little thing about Blu-rays, but oh well, it's still interesting. And see here, there's Gollum, that freaking open season movie, and other movies that aren't really notable. Ever wondered what the future of home entertainment looks like? It's not Blu-ray, maybe for collectors, but not for me, even though I am a collector. Anyway, this is just a book of adverts. We've got Atlantis in the Bahamas. Only Atlantis could top Atlantis. Isn't that beautiful? I'd love to go there myself. Probably cost £1 million though. Oh, God, man. That's beautiful. Now we've got Virgin Atlantic. Virgin Airlines. The Maxton's favourite airline because he's such a virgin. And there's Win Your Own Secret Mission. And 5 amazing city breaks. Tempting, but it's out of date. So let me just put this crap back in here. I'm not going to show you me doing it because then it makes it harder because I'll be doing it one-handed. Doing it one-handed like Maxton Lippin does polygamy one-handed. I so wanted to make a joke there, but didn't want to look like a weirdo, so I'm not going to do it. He is only 13 after all. 13-year-olds should not be on the internet. I know that firsthand. And now we're on to the final onslaught. The box sets. Well, if you can call these 2 box sets, but let's look at this first. As generic as an action movie can be, you can see there's There's a CIA movie, there's a racing movie, and there's a Vietnam movie. Wow, how original. See, this is just the same as the cover. There's just, you know, there's Amsterdam Heavy, Battleground, and Red Line. Don't these movies just look boring? I have to watch them sometime to see. They'll probably just be passable. They'll probably be tolerable movies, but at worst, crap. At best, mediocre or just okay. And we've got the Vengeance trilogy by, what's his name? Park Chan-wook. So I've been wanting to check out this trilogy for ages, so I picked this up at Sex. Well, CEX, I'm not talking about having sex. That's a stupid name for a shop. Why would you call it that, man? Anyway, so we've got 3 films in this trilogy: Sympathy for Mr. Vengeance, Old Boy, and Lady Vengeance. Now, I've heard a lot of good things about this movie in particular, so I've wanted to be checking it out for quite a while, but I wanted to check out all of the movies in this trilogy. And you see, look, this is a good box set. You see, it's like the South Park one, but there's not too many DVDs, so that so that you have to fit them in really specific ways. You see, like, one movie, 2 discs. 2 discs. One movie, 2 discs. The other movie, 2 discs. So yeah, there's pages for each movie. All good. And I was talking about this earlier. 28 days later and 28 weeks later. Some of the best horror movies ever, in my opinion. And some of them, I'd say, one of the best zombie movies as well, you know. Maybe even the best. So this is basically a box set that includes 28 weeks later and 28 days later. So it's pretty understandable, isn't it? And this is how a box set should be done. None of that South Park crap. You should have one DVD, one DVD, and another DVD. So they could have included South Park Season 1 there, South Park Season 2 there, 3, 4, 5. They should have done it like that, because they already made individual ones for those seasons. So why not? Why not? It would just be cheaper to make, easier to make, and less of a hassle for the consumer. Anyway, 28 days later, one of Danny Boyle's greatest movies. This is a tie for me between this and Trainspotting as my favourite movie from him. This is just such a great movie. You owe it to yourself to check this movie out, man. You owe it to yourself. Really great cover and disc art as well. And 28 weeks later, it's also really great, you know. It's not by Danny Boyle, but the director that did it was chosen by Danny Boyle. So you know it's going to be good if the director himself chooses it. And he was an executive producer on the film, so you can't go wrong. It's not as good as the first film, but it is also just really good, especially the opening part where, you know, the guy's running away and he has to leave his family behind. And by has to, I mean he chose to. Anyway, let me just put this. Put these back in the box. And then we can get on to our final 3 DVDs of the night. Okay, the big box set of some of the greatest British comedies of all time. Shaun of the Dead, Hot Fuzz, The World's End. It's none other than the Three Flavors Cornetto trilogy. Yes, lads, this is an awesome trilogy. The films are just freaking hilarious and really great action in them as well. So let's look at all of them. Right, so first we've got Shaun of the Dead, really classic film. If you haven't seen this film, you owe it to yourself to see it. It is a really great parody of zombie movies, and it's got really great attention to detail to it. I notice a new thing about it every time I watch it, and this, you know, all the little foreshadowing bits. It's really great. And if you want to see the menus to it, go check out Clank's channel. He did one, and it was very good. And if you want to see Hot Fuzz's menus, you can check out my channel, because I did one of those. Yeah, Hot Fuzz, I think, is my favourite movie in the trilogy. It's just really exciting, really funny, and just really, really good. And like I'm saying, every charity shop has at least one DVD of this movie, and I don't understand why. Why the hell would you want to give away such a great movie as this? Why? Yeah, we got a pretty cool disc too. There's Danny and Nicholas. Fucking awesome. I'm not always great with I'm not always great with names, so forgive me for stuttering a bit there. And The World's End, which is the weakest of all three movies, but is really good, really epic, and it's got just a grand scale. It's probably the least good, but it's still great. And it's really cool as well, because in this one, the smart one is Nick Frost, and Simon Pegg is the dumb one. So that's a pretty clever twist to end off the trilogy. And when I first saw this movie, I saw it completely blind. I would just couldn't. I would just the scene where they're in the pub toilets and pushes that guy, he bleeds blue. I was just freaking surprised, man. I was like, whoa, yeah, really great movies. So I will sort these DVDs out, and I will wrap this video off. Okay, that was my DVD collection, and we'll have one final overview of the whole thing. Da, 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 da. Okay, I'm sorry about that. The me going silent for a bit. You see, someone was entering the room, so yeah, I didn't. I needed. I just wanted to see what was up. Anyway, sorry about that. So, but I mean, it was a perfect timing since I just finished the freaking overview, and I'm gonna wrap this up. And Finder, I just want to say one thing. Finder, I think this is better than an episode of Ranting. Yeah, I really want to see you do a diss track on this. I'm not even fucking with you. I'm not being sarcastic. I would legit like to see that. I think that would make my day, honestly. I'd like to see that. It's creative. It's creative. It's funny. But just let me tell you one thing, Finder, and I'm not gonna be all defensive about it, because there's nothing to get defensive over for me. Because I just find it funny. I don't find it offensive. I just find it funny how stupid and retarded it is. But can I just tell you one thing? When you make this diss track and you release it, please, and I mean please, if this doesn't, if this makes you look like a willy, if this makes you look stupid, then I honestly won't be surprised. But if it gets people on your side, I will, I will respect that. I'll respect that, you know. I respect that. Anyway, I look forward to seeing it. And I'll see you guys on the flip side. I've had a great hour and a half of my evening doing this stream for you. I've loved showing you guys off my DVD collection. It's something I've been wanting to do for ages now, ever since I saw videos from channels like DVD Reviews UK, if that's his name, and people like Matty Does Media. Go check out them two channels, by the way. They're really good. So, yeah, I've had a great time. And honestly, I wasn't too bummed out by Max. I just found it funny, man. Just a troll job, isn't it? And Nancy, if you're somehow watching this, I'm sorry you've had to experience this, even though I highly doubt he is watching this. Anyway, see you guys, and bye for now. Bye, Clank. Bye, Eloy.